Okay, so let's talk about something that's trending today and something you may find yourself sitting behind the wheel of. Ford is rolling out something that we haven't seen in more than 20 years. It's its latest model of the new and improved Ford Bronco. And joining me now with the exclusive reveal from Detroit. I mean, he's the man behind all the exclusives, and he's coming straight to you, Las Vegas. Hey, Mike Caudill. Yes. You like that intro?
You just spent all this time talking about heat, and it's like 90 degrees here in Detroit. It's 90 degrees in Nashville. It's 100 degrees in Vegas, but the word is hot, and it's totally fitting. So even though it's steamy out here, you and I were talking, this thing is amazing. So last night, Ford Motor Company debuted the all-new Ford Bronco after 25 years of not being on the market in production. They not only brought one to market, they brought three to market, and they said, hey, Jeep, watch out. We've got a cool new vehicle that's coming, and it's this right here. So what's all the hoopla? Why the Ford Bronco? Well, it really goes back to 1966 when Ford wanted to create a vehicle that would look similar to the Mustang, and they wanted it in an SUV version. So they came out with three of them, and I want to show them to you. Look at this. They've got a two-door, and they've got a Bronco Sport, and then they've got this beautiful four-door right here. This is called the Bronco four-door. The top is all aluminum. The doors are aluminum, and you can simply pop them off one person and store them in those nice little bags on the back of the vehicle, making it just such a fun ride to take out off-road. If you think about going out to Red Rock, this is the kind of vehicle you want to take out there. But you can't talk about the exterior without talking about the interior. So here's what Ford did. They said, hey, we're going to bring some modern tech into this vehicle. So you're going to have a 8-inch screen. You're going to have a 12-inch optional screen and these really cool grab handles. So when you are out there off-roading, you're going to have these handles that you can hold so that you don't fall when you're out there in the seats. And then you've got this incredible interior stuff on the side, this really cool mounting system where you can put your GoPro up there and capture all the great features when you're out there off-roading. And then, of course, they put some tech in this vehicle as well. You saw the app up there a minute ago, that app that we were showing you. It allows people that want to go off-roading to check out where they're going and map it and then share it with their friends, taking pictures along the way. And then you've got this 360-degree camera on the inside. By the way, what you're looking at right now, the interior is 100% water-resistant and waterproof. You can hose down the interior, and you've got drain plugs that allow you to drain the vehicle out. So you can get it all muddy, and then you can wash it out. One of the questions I get is, what's under the hood? They're going to offer 4 different engine options. The 2.7-liter V6 EcoBoost motor is something that I really like. And why? Because it's super capable, but they're taking modern technology of turbocharging technology. They're not putting a big V8 in this thing. They're giving you great fuel economy and a vehicle that can literally go anywhere off-road. That, what you're looking at right there, is the Bronco Sport. This thing can ford in water. It comes with all these great features and things that you want as an off-roader, and there you go. Those are all 3 of them right there. And I want to peek you on something kind of fun before we let you go. I'm going to tell you about the price as I make my way to the back. I'm going to go to the back of the Bronco here. Pricing is going to start under $30,000 for the Bronco Sport that'll go on sale in December. Everything else will be north of that, topping out. But check this out. You got a bottle opener for a hot day like this. You want to come in the back and get yourself a drink. You just drink yourself a little pop there. Get yourself cool, man. You got to stay inside. It's hot outside. But lots of ways to get the Bronco. $100 deposit right now, and you can own one of these.
Democrat Joe Biden today rolled out the second part of his economic program. It's a $2 billion plan to tackle climate change and at the same time create jobs. While Biden rolled out the Decision 2020 Biden campaign rolled out surrogate #1 in Nevada, Harry Reid. Our Jeff Gillen was on that Zoom call today. Jeff?
Good evening, everybody. Reid weighed in on not only Biden's latest plan, but what he sees as a good November for Democrats. After he slammed the president for his handling of COVID-19.
Quit pushing the false choice between protecting our health and protecting our economy.
The presumptive Democratic nominee got to why he was there, proposing a $2 trillion plan that would boost the use of clean energy in huge parts of the American economy. Biden sees it as a way to create jobs and fix America's aging infrastructure.
I'm glad that Vice President Biden has put this on near the top of his list of things that we must get done.
Biden friend and surrogate Harry Reid says Biden's plan is what the country needs.
Here in Nevada, we have proven to the nation that you can have renewable energy.
The Biden plan would require America's power sector to be emissions-free by 2035. Republicans see a plan they say would be too far left and too expensive. Key skippers with the Trump campaign.
Well, all Joe Biden can promise is more taxes, any socialist wish list item that is on the Bernie Sanders AOC platform, he's adopting and he's running on it.
If that's the best they can do, they better get back to work.
Reid says America wants what Joe Biden is selling.
We have to move on to what the American people think is important, and that is clean, renewable energy.
Even though Reid has been out of office, he still carries weight in the Democratic Party. He likes his party's chances in November.
Right now, we have a map that looks really good for Democrats.
He smells Senate takeover. As for the White House,
What we have every day with Trump's talking and his tweeting is every day is a good day for Democrats because he's making such a fool of himself.
$50,000 for a local mother accused of drunk driving in a crash that left her baby boy dead. 23-year-old Lauren Pressia faced a wall, did not want our cameras taking her picture today. She was arrested Sunday after the crash at Rampart and Lake Mead. Police say she drove at 121 miles per hour before her car crashed. Her 1-year-old son ejected and died. News 3's Denise Roche is at the Regional Justice Center where an emotional hearing happened.
You are potentially a danger to this community based upon the unique circumstances of this case.
A brief court appearance for 23-year-old Lauren Pressia, the young mother ducking from news cameras as the judge set bail at $50,000. According to police, Pressia was drunk when she slammed into another car at Lake Mead and Rampart Sunday night. Her 1-year-old son, Royce Jones, died at the scene.
There was such a lack of accountability, responsibility, and respect for life in this case that it was disgusting.
Andrew Bennett is with Nevada's Office of Traffic Safety. He says while fatalities are up statewide, here in Clark County, the numbers were trending downward. And crashes like this, he says, are 100% preventable.
And it's time that we need the public's participation. You know, she passed a lot of drivers that could have called 911 to report a reckless driver. So I'm not putting this on the public. This was one person's responsibility for why this crash happened. There could have been a lot done, you know, and that's why we always encourage people to call 911 or Star and HP if they see anything wrong on our roadways.
Out at the scene, flowers, candles, and stuffed animals mark where Pressia's car came to rest. Strangers like Trevor Lloyd paying their respects to the young victim.
I understand people make mistakes and do stupid things sometimes, but to do that and have your kid in the car with you, you know what I mean? That's beyond me. It blows my mind.
The baby's father has now set up a GoFundMe account to help pay for his son's funeral. He says he witnessed the crash, driving behind Pressia as the couple made their way to a custody exchange. Back in court, the judge addressing Pressia.
The fact that you would do that with your infant child in the car gives this court very grave concerns as to the safety of the community, because the rest of the public is not immediately related to you by blood. And if you would do this with an infant in the car, that causes the court concerns regarding public safety.